We're live, so there's going to be other questions. If they come in.
We've got no people.
We've got no people watching. What's the chances? So let this settle in, let a few people come online.
Yeah.
I don't know why they come online at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning.
Nobody's watching.
They will be in a minute. They can watch this back, by the way. So there'll be people who watch this back. We've got one viewer, thumbs up. Obviously everything's working. Just please confirm the sound is all good. Good morning, Chris. So any questions or anything, Toby, you can read out the comments and tell me who they are. Well, I'm driving on the motorway. That's the only comment so far, is it? I can trust you with the old comments, can I?
Yeah.
We can sort the exposure out. What do you reckon? No, can't sort the exposure out. There's no tools on there to do that. Oh well, we got real white faces.
Yeah.
So, Tobe, explain what's happening briefly. Not why we're going, but where we're going. Which city?
Manchester.
Manchester. Oh, you're reading the comments. They're flying in.
Hope you're loving your Zoe. Sound is good. Sound volume and quality good. Morning sound is good. Morning, gents. Look out behind you.
Get behind you, big lorry. We're doing 70 miles, so we're taking most things. To be fair. Still reading the comments. I saw one fly up there. Don't know if you got that one. Whoever said whatever they said, can't see it now and he's not looking. We are off to Manchester to watch Man City versus Chelsea. Obviously heading from the Forest of Dean up to Manchester, up north. The weather has cleared up enough to get out of our drive.
Morning, all good. Slightly shaky cat.
Yeah. Yeah. The camera is not the camera, it's a stupid mount that I bought, which I mentioned in a previous video. I thought, oh, I'll buy a nice new mount for the new car, get some better angles. It cost 30 quid or whatever it cost. And unfortunately, you get that wobble going on, like that. Nothing I can do about it. It's actually better that it is on the front camera than it is on the rear camera. If you switch cameras, you'll finally find that's even more wobbly. Possibly. Toby, can you press the bottom left button to switch that back round again? So, motorway. There we are. On the motorway, travelling to Manchester. So, it is a 300-mile trip in total. It's about 151 up, 151 down, something like that.
It's not bad. Authentically
shaky for UK roads.
Have you rebooked the Leaf last drive? Leaf test last drive?
Keep watching, comments go in. So the Leaf test drive will be rebooked. So let me explain some things. Might as well explain it here. We can do it in another video. It will also be explained in the video blog we're doing on this trip. So there'll be this live stream, and then there will be more footage, but from just a condensed version of our trip up to Manchester and back then again. So that you can look forward to that in a couple of days' time. So what's happened is I was supposed to get a booking for the Leaf, as you saw in the previous videos, but Nissan have given us these tickets to VIP box at the Etihad Stadium in Manchester, however you pronounce it. So we're going up there, fully kitted out. We're going to wear a shirt. We've got a shirt, nice smart trousers in the back, smart shoes. You've got a shirt on, smart shoes. The shirt under there's all like overexposed, you can't really see it.
When are you planning to
Where? Not winning. When? Not winning. When? Where? Read. What's that say? Quick!
Good morning, Ian. We finally collect our Zoe. Oh,
you're too slow. You've got to keep watching that bottom left corner. Now, congratulations on you're going to finally collect your Zoe, presumably at some point in the near future. I'm assuming.
Morning, Ian. We'll message you soon, as I have 2 stealth electric bikes if you want to play.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Morning. My keyboard is on my PC. It isn't working out, so I'm watching my mobile.
Watching your mobile? Okay, right here.
I need to get you a RZOC.
Yeah, you could do. As long as it's tiny and doesn't take up the back of the windscreen.
What is that?
I'll have a small one put on. One of the thing. It's a club. It's a Facebook club and web page.
Alright, yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so Nissan gave us tickets as a thank you for the 4 years vlog I did.
Toby, I think you will learn to drive in your dad's Zoe when you are 17.
We totally agree. We've had that discussion already. It's very, very likely Toby will drive this car. It's amazing how the years pass. As I say,
Zoe is sold out and morning, Ian. 5 days until Leaf is delivered. What do you think of the new Jaguar I-Pace?
congratulations on 5 days until Zoe's delivered. So that's that one. What do I think of the I-Pace? I think that is not the prettiest car, to be fair. It did look quite good in their video. I watched their live broadcast. But yeah, no, I absolutely love it. Anything else that's going to rival Tesla, I'm well up for it. It'd be absolutely brilliant. And my personal opinion is if I had a whole plethora of cars to choose from, my last on my list would be a Tesla. They're obviously probably going to survive, who knows, but in my personal opinion, which I'm obviously allowed, I would not buy a Tesla. If there was an equivalent performing car, not just on tech, but on range, charge times, reliability, etc., I would choose another manufacturer that's well known before them, over and beyond them. So yeah. Zoe, you reading the comments?
Zoe looks neat and
Nimble? Yeah.
How did your mate get on with his free something?
That's good, isn't it? How your mate get on with the free something? You missed the last word. How's your mate get on with the free? What could that be to do with, I wonder? Don't know. You might have to re-ask that question because he's missed that one. Zoe is quick and nimble. Yeah, it's quite nice. In and out of parking spaces, no worries. It's a bit narrower so you can get through things. Especially the rural lanes. They're really, really good. Go.
Where are you parking for the Etihad? Last time I went, it's gone. Our next EV will be. Oh, it's all going really fast. Fire damage, tell us.
Tesla, any chance? Yeah, fire damage Tesla, yeah, Phil's, yeah. And the second prop one he got brand new and all the problems he had with that. But that's by the by, there's a lot of people that have got reliable Teslas. It's just the fact that I got a speed limiter on at 70 anyway, so alright. It's just the fact that other companies like Jaguar, I would trust a Jaguar over a Tesla any day. Are there faulty Jaguars? Yes, but just been embedded in the whole industry for so long that your port of call's about 10 miles away from me, my local dealer. I'm not getting a Jaguar, by the way. It's just someone asked, what do I think of it? I think it's absolutely brilliant. There's other long range. The Kona, Hyundai Kona, that is going to be brilliant.
Oh, me too. Regarding Jaguar.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kona looks absolutely brilliant. And if you go by the Ioniq, which looks and has got raving reviews, it's just not a long enough range for me.
Have you driven the
Ioniq? No.
41 kilowatts, Zoe. What's the real range?
What's the real life range? Did he say?
Maybe.
You have to bear with us, Toby's only 12, so...
Where are you parking for the Etihad? Last time I went...
Alright, you need to get that question. That's the second time he's asked that question.
Where are you supporting?
You need to you need to try and read it quick. So where are we parking? You're trying to tell me that there was some issue with parking, I think, is what you're trying to say. By the way, the comments show for about 3 to 4 seconds and they disappear. I think you're saying last time you went there had a problem with where you parked at that stadium. Leaf, what?
How is the GOM compared to the Leaf?
The GOM, yeah, actually, I'm finding this, yeah, it's pretty accurate. I mean, now we're dropping, temperature's dropping again down to 3. It was 5.
It took over an hour for him to get out.
Oh, it took an hour for you to get out. Okay, wow. Okay, now there's instructions on the Nissan VIP paperwork of where we should be parking. Okay, hopefully not many people will be there. Reading?
Official parking took out an hour to get out.
Yep, what's the next one?
Who are you supporting, City or Chelsea?
Right, well, the background story to that is I don't support any football club. In fact, when I was offered the tickets, my initial response was, thanks very much, it's a really kind gesture, but I don't really watch football. And then in my mind I went, oh, hang on a minute, I've got a son who does like football quite a lot. So that was that. I was like, okay, we'll take him, yeah. And so you support?
Liverpool, but if out of those two, it might be Man City.
All right, okay, so choose him. Where are your charging stops? Right, so it's 150 miles there. This would be a piece of cake in summer for this, Zoe. In winter, yeah, you might get there. But so what we're going to do, and we're going 70, we're not worried about the range. We are stopping, oh my goodness, can't remember. It's 100 miles in. It's 100 miles into the journey, our first stop.
Did you get money back from the Tesla?
Did I get money back?
The Tesla.
Did I get money back from the Tesla? I'm not sure what you mean, sorry. Strensham? No, it's no, I'm sorry, I can't remember. It's one I've never heard of. It's 100 miles away from home, hence the reason I've never heard of it.
Howdy, my fellow English allies. Can we have more Brucey videos, please?
More Brucey videos? Yeah, you can have Brucey videos. He's not with us, surprisingly. He's stuck at home now.
Cute.
With Mrs. Q. No, I'm not sure. Actually, this is a live stream, so I did get a warning about my data. Oh, deposit for Model 3. Okay, yeah, I got the money back. Did it take 6 weeks or something crazy, Toby?
Tesla, Bjorn found...
Bjorn found what?
I don't know.
You don't know. Tesla Bjorn found something, okay? Sorry, we don't know what the next bit of that was.
I couldn't read it that far.
Good, isn't it? Reading?
Where are we driving to?
Where are we driving to? This is good, isn't it? Someone else tell him where we're driving to.
Manchester.
See who's been listening. Oh, you just told him.
Wait, what? Oh.
It was a live stream, isn't it? So we started the live stream with saying where we're going to, and then we're going to get people just joining in, asking where we're going to.
How do you find available of CCS chargers?
Availability of CCS chargers? The honest answer to that is not a clue. We've never had to search for them. Manchester, look, someone's told him.
Yeah.
Someone's listening. Someone's actually listened to the blathering. So the charging, don't know. So this time we've already stopped once, and we've had some.
Etihad Stadium, Nissan, thanks to free tickets from Nissan.
Ah, there we go. So someone's telling where we're going. Thanks.
THX.
Look on Zap Map. Yeah, that's right. So it's all, by the way, it's not like we don't know where we're going to go to charge. I know where we're going. It's already all programmed in. It's just that I can't even remember the name of it. I'm so blasé about charging now because of the range that it's sort of a secondary point now, which is quite nice. It's quite relieving to be able to go on a journey and not even worry about it. I mean, we're bombing up here at 70 miles an hour. Not a care in the world, really. Just get going there like a normal car, which is what I've been searching for probably for the last 2 years. So where my attitude changed was when Ecotricity started charging for charging. Not because they shouldn't have done that. That's absolutely fine. Let's say.
Who's in the back seat?
No one. If there is someone in there, I'm worried.
Are you on the motorway?
Yeah, we're on the motorway.
So show him.
You can flip the camera in if you like. There we are.
There we go. Young.
And then spin that back round again. So my attitude changed slightly when Ecotricity started charging for charging. Again, not because they shouldn't do, because everyone expected them to. But with the Leaf, I was getting about 65 miles, something like that, on the motorway. Read the questions.
You said 12 is...
you have to quickly read it though, because there's a load of questions there.
Do you think Jaguar... Oh.
Nope, gone. So you need to keep concentrate on this bottom left corner and read it as it comes through.
Is your gone at the start of the trip?
112.
It is nice to see the snow gone. People was going... And then it went.
Okay, keep looking at it though, so when it comes, it's straight on. It's a delay before though, you see? Yeah. There we go. No.
Can you leave the camera on the other side?
Yeah.
Do you think the Jaguar should have made the I-Pace cheaper? Still unaffordable for most?
Yeah, it's unaffordable for most, yeah. But the brilliant thing is, one, Jaguar is supposed to be a premium brand. That's what it's supposed to be. So it's not surprising the price was high, really.
That's a true fact.
Toby's getting bored of reading, yeah. Well, so we can spin it around. Yeah, you will get bored of reading. Yeah, so it's a premium brand, but Hyundai coming in as well is offering something that's going to be affordable.
0. You had a bargain with your Zoe, Ian. I am jealous.
Yes. Well,
Connor is compact. Kona is compact.
Yeah. Saying keep right.
How long till your next charger?
So it's 100 miles in to the journey. We've only got 98 miles left. It's 150 miles. So it's whatever that is, 50. No.
Have you sold the Touran yet?
No, we haven't sold the Touran yet. It needs a clean, a wax, and a interior valet. It's an absolute tip.
Can you turn the camera around?
Yep. So that's the second time they've asked.
Third
Time they've asked. We
second or third.
49 miles. Thank you. Someone's got a calculator out or a good mind. Right, there you go. So this is what we've got to look at.
I get car sick. Thanks.
Car sick, that's brilliant. Not brilliant that you get car sick, but funny to think that you get car sick watching this. But there you go. So this is what we've got to look at. I get car sick. Thanks. Car sick, that's brilliant. Not brilliant that you get car sick, but funny to think that you get car sick watching this. Yeah.
How is Mummy Sampson getting on with the ENV 200?
She is absolutely loving it.
Most of the snow is gone.
Most of the snow is gone. Yeah, you should see the Forest Dean. It is absolutely mad where we are on the hill. We can just get out of our drive, but after inspecting the roads yesterday in the ENV 200, it was main roads are okay, so we've headed out. But she is absolutely loving it.
Can you see the WH
Yeah,
mile?
we can do.
Okay.
Menu. Keep reading though, just in case I'm looking at something else.
After
Vehicle.
800 yards, keep right. and
Driving
5
eco.
miles
The
northwest.
build quality of the I-Pace will be on the cheaper for the EV, a lot cheaper than something.
Keep
Have you
right.
tried charging at 22W
No.
Coast?
Not yet. A trip report.
Watching you buy a pool in New Delhi.
Watching by Paul. A pool in New Delhi. Wow.
Have you got live in the internet?
We're going to keep right. So it's 3.0 kilowatts. Driving along like this. Okay, we're taking a right turn now. Let's spin this round. Stuck in
16 miles.
roadworks, which is what it's like in the UK, isn't it? Just traffic. So
Hi Ian, thinking of purchasing the new Nissan in the Leaf in 2019. Would I be better without Zoe?
yes. Well, if you're going to get the 60 kilowatt Leaf, supposed 60 kilowatt, there. Well, it depends. Again, it's a really complex question. Really complex question. Because you always get hate either side of what you decide. But my initial response is, wait, don't get this Zoe then. Get the 2019 Leaf.
Ooh, this is live.
This is live, yeah. Hold on, everybody, with the comments a second. Let me answer this Leaf question. If you've got the money to get a Leaf, and money is no object, apart from the fact you don't want to spend £100,000 on one, i.e. Tesla, then wait for the 2019 Leaf with the 60, possibly, battery pack. That car will be amazing. I've got nothing against the Leaf apart from its range and slightly its price. Where this Zoe really won me over was the fact that I can drive almost carefree for my driving, so I can go 150 miles in winter, no problem, and 175 miles in summer, no problem, and it costs 16 grand, fully owned. That's why I bought this, not the Leaf. People will say Renault's more cheap, it blah blah blah, it doesn't matter. That side of it doesn't matter. It was £16,000. If the Leaf was 16 grand, then I would have gone Leaf without a question. I would probably even got the 40, even if it doesn't go as far. I would have been very peed off with the not being able to do more than one rapid charge without it restricting it to 50% of its charging capability. That would have annoyed me. Yeah, I would not be holding back on that. In fact, I'd be half thinking of returning it, just out of principle. So there's that one. But with me, the caveat for that is I don't really do any rapid charging, so does it matter to me? Which then, when I say that, people say, well, why did you go for the Q version of the Renault Zoe? What's the point? Why didn't you go for the R?
Go fast, I want to hear the engine.
Yeah, yada yada. Hold on. There we go. So I went for the Q version. What's that say?
Best deal on the Nissan Leaf 2.0.
Yeah, well, I'm presuming you're going to say it was about 20k, like 20 and a half
Will you
grand.
use real data?
Yeah, probably. I got a warning message, so if you guys suddenly get cut off, it's supposed to be unlimited. Don't know. Yeah, so I went for the Q version of this Zoe, so I could, when it comes to reselling it in 4 years' time, I have a Zoe 40 kilowatt something. Can't read it, Toby.
I have a Zoe 40 and
Always look at the bottom left corner. One text comes up, read it. Simple. Just keep looking at it. I don't know what you said, but you probably said you got a Renault Zoe. Don't a Renault Zoe? Nissan Leaf, titanium something. But yeah, the deal, I've seen a deal for £20,000 basically for the Leaf, the 40 kilowatt Leaf. If that was a 60 kilowatt Leaf, the 4 grand would be worth it in my opinion. It seems to be a very divisive topic, whereas I just look at them as just utilities, they're just cars. Yeah, I love the Leaf when the charging was free. When it wasn't free anymore, it became a bit problematic when you could only do 65 miles and every single charge cost you £6.
take a detour to McDonald's.
Already been to McDonald's. So I don't think I finished that point with the fact that the Leaf was brilliant until Ecotricity started charging.
What's that with Adam?
Who's that with Adam? Who's that with Adam?
Have you got Android Auto on your car?
I haven't. I don't use an Android. I use an iPhone.
Oh no, I missed it.
No, we weren't live streaming at McDonald's. You'll get to see us eating at McDonald's on the actual blog. So,
There are limited choices in the US, so I'm sticking with my Leaf.
yeah, that's fair comment. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So you haven't got a choice. You haven't got an option to go for Zoe. What's that?
What charge leads does the Zoe come with with this as standard?
Type 2 cable.
I have the new Zoe, just like yours. They are cool.
Totally agree. Bargain. So this to me again, to reiterate, I don't fall in love with cars. I couldn't really care less. If it's cheap and goes far, brilliant.
Can you get a Facebook page for your channel?
Oh, do you know what? I was thinking that. Should I do that? Everyone comment, should I set up a Facebook page or not? Or group? Which is the difference? Group or page? If you want me to, I'm happy to. We upload pictures and bits of videos and stuff like that. Then fine, I'm absolutely happy with it. We'll spin the camera around, Toby, show them this terrible fog.
Yes.
Someone will say where we're going. Just spin the camera around, show them this terrible
I
fog.
have Zoe in order, just 5 months to wait.
5 months is bad, isn't it? See, I did not know when I ordered mine, it was supposed to be 3 months. I was close to cancelling this car, but I just couldn't do it to myself. I knew 16 grand was a good deal. Does it say 2?
Yes, also film going through McDonald's drive-through.
Yeah, we're not going through a drive-through. We've already had our McDonald's, and next we've got a VIP menu coming up. Spin it round, Tubbs.
How does the remote app compare with the Leaf?
I have a 30 kilowatt Leaf. Would you recommend getting the Zoe? I would. Yes, I would recommend getting a Zoe if you can get it for a good price, because the range is considerably more. When it's compared against a new Leaf, people are finding out that the range is
YouTube better than TwitFace.
YouTube area is better than TwitFace. I was going to do a live on Twitter, but there's only 1,000 followers or something on there. The thing, you can read out the menu. How is the acceleration on? Are you satisfied? Yes, I am. It is slower than the Leaf, and it's a lot slower than the new Leaf. Good tickets. Do you think something? Can you say that question again? Because I couldn't read that. Toby's getting to me. Toby, Karen, read the comments.
Deals are not as good as the Zoe at the moment. Is good to reduce dealer the contributes.
Dealer contributions have gone down, perhaps. It's good that the dealer contributes, maybe. I'm not sure. But no, I mean it's a brand new release, isn't it? So you know, it's going to be expensive, but it's not as cheap as it should be for that 40 kilowatt.
What do you do for a job?
What do I do for a job? Just drive around electric cars, basically. Totally mad. It's as mad as doing these videos, really. I sell for about 10 years. I've run a company. Adam, who are you going to give us deal? Okay, I think he's talking to someone else, not us, unless someone thinks my name's Adam. I sell paintball equipment. Is one thing I do, and the other thing I do is, which is moderncombatsports.co.uk, if you want to go and look at that, and also speedyfeet.co.uk. Those are the 2 businesses I run.
Yep, Ian works for Speedy.
Hey, look. So there's those 2, and actually there's a lot of crossover. I own both businesses, yes.
Golf cart is the electric car, so I can test the drive golf cart. The blogger's Ian, not me.
Steve. I'm getting confused. I'm confused. I've totally lost you on that one.
His name's Ian.
But it would be quite funny. Do you like the new purple Zoe? I've seen the pictures of it, yeah. Basically, it's just got a new motor, hasn't it, as far as I understand. There's no change in the battery.
Golf cart versus Renault Twizy test.
Yeah. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Imagine if it was just a golf cart. I love it when people call these golf carts, because they're missing out on lots of saving. They drive along and they spend loads on fuel, hundreds of pounds, thousands over the years.
Marty's tempted to get a Tesla.
Tesla?
Wrong. He said haha wrong.
Tesla? How many miles have we done? We're on 88 left so far. So 90. And we got 60 on the gone. He's doing a good job reading, isn't he? Everyone give him a clap. It's good for your reading skills.
How you are tempted to get a Tesla?
Tempted to get a Tesla?
No. Are you tempted to get a Tesla?
No, sorry. Phil, who made contact originally through these blogs, had a really bad time, and I just, yeah, for the money and the way he was treated, no, just almost a principle thing now. Just nah, no thanks.
Good job, Toby. Robert, which is a dealer, is giving the good Tesla. Hi, the 2018 Leaf is very much stop.
It's too quick for him. It's too quick for him.
2019 something like that.
I couldn't even read it that fast.
Etihad is a brilliant experience.
Oh, that's good then. That'll be good.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Well done, Toby. Great job.
We've got some massive fog up ahead. It's really, really foggy. Toby, what's this?
Well, do you think the Zoe is good for a first car for a young driver?
Yes.
The Caro is where you need to check.
Car Wow. So Car Wow wasn't as good as the price I got for mine. If you really want to try a deal, contact Ben. If you look through my, I don't know, yeah, look through any of my previous videos that aren't live stream, and in there you'll see his details. Give him an email. Can he do the deal I got? I don't think so. No. That was a bit of a one-off, really. Several people got that deal through the recommendation I gave through, but they had to stop it because they're not making any money at all and they're making a loss on it. So
Toby is looking forward to the Zoe as your first.
Are you?
Yeah. That's cool. I don't really know.
We were talking about a new Nissan, Ian and Toby. Okay.
I am looking from Australia.
No, he's not looking. I'm from Australia. Hello to Australia. From UK. Lovely, foggy UK. Snowy, foggy.
Do you have an armrest?
Do I have an armrest? I don't. I've seen people install them, and people saying it actually gets rid of some of the cup holder space. And I'm using that literally right now, and I haven't started drinking it because of the live stream, and I forgot I brought a cup of tea from McDonald's, which is a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah,
100
100 people are watching now apparently. Now there's a new thing. I tried to adjust it in my settings. Comments should now show after the live stream finishes. They didn't used to. They just disappear.
£150 is too expensive. Expensive.
What's £150?
I don't know.
Is the insurance expensive for a Zoe? Depends what you want to call it. It's the same as my Leaf. It cost me about 260 quid, something like that.
Have you ever been to Australia?
I have never been to Australia. Agreed.
I would like to be free.
Someone said I'm 17. Could you write back in again? You said I'm 17 something.
Send rest is £150.
Oh, £150. I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, 150 quid. Yeah, it's too expensive. Wow. No, a year, Adam. £260 for the year for my insurance.
Wish we had the Zoe in the States.
Or it might be 280. 260 to 280. How much is the service? First service is free. It's after 18,000 miles, and it's about 150 quid, I think.
I am 10.
Hey, hello. Got a 10-year-old watching. You will be driving an EV, won't you? By the time you come round to drive, in 7 years' time, there will be a massive range of
Bye, everyone.
EVs. Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Armrest 50 quid, Renault. Oh, okay. Hello, Adam. Oh, wow. So, yeah, you'll be looking to get your EV. 16, so you've got another 12 months. Are you going to get an EV, and if so, which one?
8 years warranty.
I don't know. Warranty, I don't know. Don't know. It might not be 8 years. They've brought down their warranties, apparently. We're now doing 30 miles an hour, by the way, in a 70. Yeah, you can flip the camera around, by all means. You're the cameraman. I'm 17 looking for a first car. I could afford a second hand, have about 5,000. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Definitely. The first thing you need to do is work out how many miles you're doing a year.
What is the furthest you've travelled in Ev? I've done Ireland to Wales in Scotland.
Never again. Yeah, I agree. Probably not. I've done 500 miles in 24 hours.
Where are you driving to?
Someone else will answer that question, will they? Where are we driving to? Who's still on that's listening? 98 people must know where we're going.
96.
Is it 96? Don't drop out. Come on.
97.
97. Back in again. Well done. Must have had a bit of a jittery moment there. We're going to Manchester. Hey, there we go. They're listening.
Yeah.
There's actually quite a lot of snow up where we are now. So we're on the M5 currently.
I can learn to drive in September when I get a Zoe.
The cold north, yeah. Zoe, yeah. If so, you're asking, you've got £5 grand. Is it worth it? You need to work out how many miles you're travelling. If you're travelling hardly any mileage at all, you're not going to see the fuel savings. So don't bother really, get an old banger. But if you are doing, I don't know, 12,000 miles ish, you should be okay. A year. 4-year warranty, 60,000 miles, there you go. No snow in Manchester, okay. Well, that's where we're going. I actually got to set my speed limit to 30. Hi guys, just watched Braun's test in the Leaf on it minus 16 degrees. You're on it 1, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not surprising. That Leaf is, yeah, I don't know. It's a shame. It's, do you know what? People think I'm down on the new Leaf. I'm not down. Well, I am, but I don't want to be down on the Leaf. That's probably the best way of putting it. I want it to be absolutely brilliant. I want it to be a stonking car.
What phone network are you on?
Three, yeah. I want it to be a brilliant car. I genuinely do, and I'm excited for the 60 to come out. I really am. I mean, my Leaf was brilliant. It's built like a Merc. It just slammed the door. It's solid as anything. Just the range was terrible in the end. In comparison with the next gen of vehicle. I got a dash cam. Yeah, you can just about see it. I put that in yesterday. Oh, and so I got a discount off my insurance by saying I had a dash cam. So I thought I better actually fit it, because if you have an accident and you can't provide footage, then you get charged for what you would have been charged originally. It's not a lot off, but it's probably 50 quid a year that came off the insurance because I said I had one of those. So, yeah.
Oh,
School closed? Yes, he had it closed. Yeah, it was closed. It's BC Master dashcam. I actually got given two by BC Master to test for a video.
What do you think of the Jaguar I-Pace?
Hey, so you probably want to go back on through that.
I can't get over the cheap car.
How cheap it was, yeah. Yeah, well, so the story with that, there's nothing special about that. How long have I been driving? 2001, I think. No, 2000, I think it was. So 18 years. Yes, so the deal with the Zoe, people are saying it's amazing you got for 16 grand. I basically went in there and said, I can go and get a used one which has only got 500 miles on it. Time lapse, I will do time lapse, but don't forget this is live, yeah. So I can't do it on this one, but there will be time lapse on the other one, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. I just literally said, if I can get it for 16 grand, can you do anything like that? And Ben said, yeah, should be able to help you out. So we went out and had a look, and he actually did it for 16 grand. I then paid for the reversing camera 250 quid, so 16,250, which, yeah, it's amazing. Was 50 pounds for the dash cam could cost you? What's the thing you say the dash cam would have cost you? What you say? So no, I didn't. The dash cam, I didn't pay anything for it. I got given two by BC Master to test for a video. They wrote to me and said, "Do you want a camera?" I was like, "Okay." And a camera arrived.
Did you do it on a PC?
No, so I sorted my own finance out.
For £500,000.
5,000.
Start with
iMEV.
That's
first.
first.
Yeah. iMEV is a type of electric car, but it is a funny, quirky looking electric car. So if you bank loan, yes, bank loan, yeah. If you wanted to, you don't want it to look quirky, then
Bugger late for this.
Bugger late for this. Hi Phil, how you doing? So that's Phil, whose Tesla caught fire. Famous Tesla. Use Zoe for that money.
Use Zoe.
Yeah, use Zoe for that money, but probably with a battery lease. £5,000 will get you a Zoe, but with battery lease, so you work out your costs. I mean, I've gone battery owned because the original concept of battery lease was that everyone would be scared about batteries degrading and you having a worthless car, so they introduced that scheme essentially to give people confidence. Well, I've had the Leaf for 4 years and I got full confidence in it. So the tea is actually quite nice, but I did want a hot chocolate, but they didn't have it available. We had table service at McDonald's, so you get a little table card like you used to in the old days. What's that say?
Do you think the 18 Leaf was
rushed? Yeah, probably, yeah. Seems like they should have, yeah, it should have just, you're right, they should have just waited.
Where are you going?
They've knocked their rep a bit, Phil, so where are we going? We're going to Manchester.
Yeah, there we go. So how much longer?
How much longer the journey remaining? We're going to get there at 12:18 in the afternoon. It is now 10:36. By the way, don't worry, we're not live streaming the whole thing. To watch for, yeah, so everyone's answering. Good, everyone's on the ball. So we can get people answering these questions. Oh, 2013 Zoe is now at, wow, that's okay. Wow, 63,000, well done.
After 2 miles,
Hi.
keep right and 5 towards Walsall.
I'm not liking this 30-mile-an-hour limit though and all the speed cameras. Not liking that at all. See, this is where functionality like the Leaf's got. Do you know what is going to happen to your old Leaf? It's sold at auction already, it's gone.
We have a 2.
Wow, okay. 2. We have, you've got 2 22 kilowatts and 1 41, have you? What's the temperature? It is 3 degrees. So this is the good, this is why we're doing a live stream. If anyone's got any questions, we can just answer immediately, which should help.
£2.
Jagger I-Pace? Yeah, I've answered that previously. You see, so the size of the Leaf versus this, and this is why I don't like doing short test drives and anything, because people comment on it after driving it. Driving it? That's not even a word, but we'll say it anyway. After driving it for about 4 hours, and they go, oh, this is no good, or this is brilliant. But you can't trust a review like that.
Second-hand 23.
And you okay. And so that's why I took the other one out. Zoe, I took it out for a 3-day test drive, went to London in it, and I took it out for a 7-day test drive, because you can get an absolute rounded review of the whole thing, so you know where you're at. And the conclusion of that was, yes, I fitted so I won't be able to fit the cardboard boxes in my Leaf like I used to when I used to cram it. If you've seen those videos, I used to cram it full of boxes, pick them up from a port and bring them back down again, because it was cheaper than paying for the van to deliver them. Just my time it cost. Couldn't do that in this, well, couldn't carry as much. But I don't do that anymore, and I haven't done it for 2 years, so...
What range are you hoping for?
What range am I hoping for? Probably, I don't know what it went for at auction. Not a clue. If someone can find out for me, that'd be brilliant. I'm not in the trade, so I've got no access to it. Someone sent me a link who is in the trade.
Ian, what are you using for streaming?
I'm using my iPhone, what have I got? iPhone 8
Yeah.
Plus.
Is a 2013 Zoe any good?
Everyone seems to be absolutely loving it. I mean, if you want to find problems with it, you'll find them. Go on the internet and search for problems with Zoe, and you'll find loads. Software's YouTube, live streaming.
Keep right.
And oh yeah, what mileage range are you hoping for? Is the car still clean?
No, it's not clean. It is inside.
Do you not think, by no standard, should it be 60 watts?
Do you think, why is the little boy? Because he's not a boy. He's over the size limit for having to have a seat. Do you want to put you in a baby seat?
Any questions? This is what the weather's like.
This is the weather. So any questions you have, we'll try and answer. What we seem to find is that when they're asked rapidly, it's quite difficult because it throws them out. I don't want to be reading them out. Toby's reading them out, so
Yeah.
we're back out of the 30-mile-an-hour limit now, which is good.
Where will you get 150 miles range?
So all the traffic's gone because there's no traffic jam. 150-mile range, probably. No, we might do. Probably. We've begun it along, but we just had a little section which is 30 miles an hour, which is perfect because we're in a live stream just to pass the time. But now we're back up to 70 miles an hour again. And as you can see, the weather isn't great. There's a lot of spray. There's snow on the left and right hand of the carriageways.
Good for 3 degrees.
Good for 3 degrees. Yeah, it's going to be around about that. We'll see when we get there. I mean, it's saying I can do 55 miles, and we've got 80 miles left. But the GOM seems to be very jittery when it comes to guessing. But I'm not going to push it. I'm just going to. We've got a charging station programmed in.
5 AM in NY.
Hey, New York, that is, Toby.
Did you get? Alright.
Did you get mats with your Leaf? So my mats were thrown in. Yeah. No, sorry, with the Zoe. Yeah. Keep saying Leaf. I'm so used to it. Yes, I got mats thrown in. Didn't ask for them. They just kindly put them in there. So the fact that they're white or cream compared to black, that doesn't really bother me. And to be honest, they're covered in dirt now, so they're sort of now gone grey.
Yeah. It looks like Ian's just south of Birmingham.
Yeah, probably I am. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Have you ever been to
Suffolk.
Suffolk? It's good for your reading skills too. So yeah, we're just basically we are. Well, a lot of you will recognise this, I presume. Yeah. We're bombing along, but there's a lot going on.
129 viewers.
28. So a lot of people aboard today then. 129 people, 126 people aboard, 124 people aboard. Check out what?
Limited. Wednesday,
I don't know what happened there, but loads of questions came through at the same time.
Do you like Somerset? Why are you going to Manchester?
I love Somerset. Why are we going to Manchester? Tell them, Tobe. Someone else, before someone else answers, that's your challenge now.
Okay, because we're watching a football match in Manchester.
Watching a football match?
Chelsea.
Yeah. Chelsea, Man City versus Chelsea.
Yeah, for
All courtesy of, well, not all courtesy, but the match is courtesy. What's that say? Sorry, what I meant was they charge a lot of money for what? These
cars.
Cars, yeah.
Are you in South Somerset? Adam, we are in South Somerset. Chris.
Oh, don't read that. It's rude words. Don't read it.
Okay.
Thank you. Look away. Someone being a complete numpty. Because people are like that. Sadly, there's some sad people in this world. Which is always nice, isn't it? When you've got a 12-year-old, yeah. It's very clever.
What tyres? Summer, winter, all of weather tyres?
They are the tyres that are factory fitted.
Wife and kids.
Thanks for reporting. Thank you.
Oh yes.
Someone reported the silly Billy.
You should make one of us.
Moderator could do, yeah. When driving along. That's never happened before, so. Shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. It's only 1 out of 1,000. So
I wonder
probably about 5 years
what
old.
your traffic crash stops you guys seem to drive.
Need to recycle now.
Reported.
Thank you.
That's good.
It's good, isn't it?
Well, it's getting full here now.
Yep, spin around. So yeah, what we'll do is we might even have a bit of a live stream. Would anybody, how old am I or how old is Toby? Which one? Ian driving.
All of another 2 people.
I am, how old am I? Toby, how old am I? I'm going to say, how old am I? 35, there we are. 35 and Toby's 12. Unless you're asking how old Silly Billy was. Wow, there's a lot of comments coming through. Some of these comments, but I'm really sorry if I've missed your comment. I will definitely reply once I'm sat at a desktop to reply to them, so don't worry. I will actually I will reply to them. What is your dream car? Money no object. What? Oh, dream car? And you mean EV as well, I presume?
Hi guys.
Love your channel.
Weather is really
Looks really bad, yeah.
Where are you?
So we're heading up to Manchester, so we're just outside Birmingham. Yeah, Rimac. Someone's got a good point there. Someone said Rimac. Keep reading too.
In Lincolnshire to... Where have you been to Suffolk? Enjoy the match. We would be good to something.
Yeah, well, I was suggesting, I can't remember if I finished the words now, live stream. So we'll live stream when we're there if we can. We should be able to live stream, and so we'll do that. Just so you guys, if you're interested. So if you're interested in it, if enough people say yes, please live stream, I will. So just let me know in the comments if you want to see a live stream of the football match or the VIP lounge at the stadium. Because for that we'd never ever do that again. We'd never get VIP tickets, well, unless someone gets them for us. We're never going to be doing that again. So
have a good day, guys.
it is a special day.
It doesn't have to be EV.
Dream car.
Have you been to Suffolk or Norfolk? Have you
Rapid charge? No. So the Q90 is going to be charged today on a rapid charger.
The hybrid
F1.
Mercedes. Thanks for the heads up. This is my drive from...
Okay, for tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, no, at the moment what you see is what you're getting. So unless it snows.
Only once. Great live stream. Well done. Enjoying your comments. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for joining in. It wouldn't be much of a live stream if no one joined in. It's great to have you all guys commenting.
What do you think of the new Jaguar?
That's a common question. That's a common question. It has been answered. So I won't answer it again. Sorry.
Do you play the spot like we do?
Spot the EV.
What's the internet like?
Internal beeping. I'm not sure if you said internal, something like that. That is speed cameras. Temporary ones. And Toby, you missing them?
It sounds like lane assist kicking in.
It's not. It's, yeah, good. I'm in the right lane. Phew. So we're going northwest now. If you saw that road sign go by, not sure what
good job in Ian. Really enjoying your.
Thank you very much. Zach, they're actually quite time consuming doing the vlogs. So it's good to be appreciated at least.
Ian, assist on Zoe. Is Toby going? Watch out, Dad.
Toby will have my so now we're actually pulling in. So Hilton Park Services is where we're going into, guys. You're in an exciting moment now. So apparently this is where we're going to be rapid charging. Because the good thing about the Zoe is it's got TomTom services built in, which some people are criticising, but wow, it's so snowy up here. You're going to hear a lot of that now. It's got that built in, so the chargers, unlike the Nissan Leaf, they actually seem to be accurate. I might be eating my words in a minute.
After 100 yards, turn right.
I might be eating my words in a minute because I've got to find the charger, but it's saying there's a charger here. Keep reading, Toby.
Turn right.
Yes.
So what we're trying to find now is chargers.
30p
Ah, there they are.
kWh.
Okay, right. So guys, we're actually at a rapid, just by coincidence,
then
I think
at the end of the road,
it's this one
turn right
here, is it? Can't really tell, let me pull in. Yeah, I think it's this one here. So, who would like to see this Zoe being potentially rapid charged for the first time ever?
A pin with motorway EVS. You only find one type, 2 sockets.
Right, okay, so stay in here, Toby. You've got questions to answer. Okay. I'm going to go and spin this round. I hope it's free vent. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Don't think it's going to be. How do I spin this camera around? We're not working. There we go. Okay. Right, so you stay here, Toby. I'm going to see if I can actually get this on charge. We've never been rapid charged before. Yeah, so let's go and try it. I've never ever done it, and hopefully it's going to work. You might say charging impossible, and then I'll cry.
Wonder how this is going to be. Okay, I will. Check both rapids.
Ongoing checks. Yeah, I think. Don't think there's free vent on the other.
I would if I could drive off. So you're watching in Australia as well?
Do you know what? The other one's on free vent. Quick! Disconnect everything. How do I disconnect it?
Huh.
La 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 la. Yeah, quick, let's go. Quick, it's on free vent. Everybody. This journey, if it's on free vent.
Love it, go, go.
Go, go, go. Quick. Mental.
Schoolboy error.
Schoolboy error. I've made lots of schoolboy errors, mate. Right, quick. This is brilliant. Let's turn this car off.
Look. Okay, I'll tell him that you'll have to check both chargers.
This is brilliant.
Somebody said hey for chucking a snowball.
Wow. Look at this. Free vent, so the journey's going to cost nothing. So that's pretty good. Crack windscreen, that would be funny. Wow, Toe, we need to come back down this side again. Not that we can get this side, can we?
Yeah.
I don't think. I think it's the other way around. Right, let's take a little wander around. Look at that. So 40%. So that is now 125. So we start at 39% charge. He is making you work hard for a ticket. Someone said they're making you work hard for your ticket. So 1 hour 25. 40%, so that's fine. So we've calculated an hour to charge. Let's just watch this a second, see where we go with this. So at 40%, that is brilliant. Good job I had you guys on board, Because I wouldn't have gone and checked that, would I?
No. Probably not.
Let's have a little look. Take you outside. Okay, I will do a sec.
Oh, there's somebody in there.
There's what, sorry?
Somebody wearing a mask.
They are. You guys watching the game today? Yeah. Hey, brilliant. What's it going to be like getting out of the stadium? You're on live stream, by the way. Oh, right. We're coming up in an electric car all the way up here, but we got tickets to the VIP box at the stadium. Oh, right. Courtesy of Nissan. Oh, right. But he's a footballer. How often do you go there? You to the stadium much?
No, not for a few years.
No. We're back up, so we're live again. Hello. Is anyone still there? Give us a yes if you're still there, because we just got cut off. Not quite sure what happened there. The phone crashed out, actually.
You're the only one on here. Maybe not.
Okay, I can't quite work out if we're live or not, so we just keep this ticking by for a second. Let's just spin this. Welcome back. Thank you. So we're back. Okay, brilliant. Woo! Right, I don't know what happened there. I got the interview. I just spoke to a couple of people. So we got a bus there of a load of people going up to the game. So we're obviously getting fairly close. There's loads of them there. Hey, brilliant. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know what happened. It just, the phone crashed out. The screen went black and then it came back round again. It might have been the cold. Yeah, it might have been. I got it plugged in now to the charger. 40% battery on my iPhone and 44% on here. So we haven't been here very long at all. So we're looking at... yeah, we're looking at free to use on the post. Yeah, if you can get 22 kilowatts out. I've actually got an electricity card from all those years ago. Oh, that's a shame we disconnected as we started talking to the guys. That's a shame. We had a little chat with them. Lots of bus loads of people coming in for this game. We're a fair way away. Right, shall we do? Someone asked, can we have the heating on at the same time? Does anyone know? Before I press this button with my foot on the brake, can we boot the car up when it's rapid charging? What message showed on the screen? Nothing. Actually, weirdly, it just said choose your charger type. No, you cannot. Okay, I will not turn that on then. So can I just press auto and actually have heating on here? It will cancel the charge. So I'm not going to do that. So I haven't put my foot on the brake, haven't turned it on. With the Leaf, you could just turn the car on and use all its functionality as you wanted to. Go on, I dare you. No, not now I've been told. Oh, so it only blows that cold air. So I might as well just turn that off then. That's a shame, isn't it? That you can't have that on. That's a shame. So really, you do have to go somewhere else to actually go and sit somewhere in the warm if it's cold like it is outside with all the snow. But there you are. But it's charging the phone up, so all these ports are working. You can see this is on. So this is for the dash cam, which I've run up through all underneath thing, and it comes out the corner of this work here and runs up here, all along there and comes down there. So that's the dash cam we've got going on there. So I can't really do a lot more with this. Let's have a look. Let's boot this up. Hot water bottle time. Press the preheat button on the key card. Hey, look, see, this is what live streams are for. Do you know what though? I could put the preheat on by the app. Yes, could do. Good idea. Have I got? Is it on my Twitter? So this is where we are so far. Let's see if we can just bring this out for you. If anyone's interested in this, let's zoom out. Can you pinch and zoom? Oh, you can. Yeah, you can pinch and zoom. That's good. I like that. Pinch and zoom. Right, so you can see all these roadworks spread all over the place. There we go. So
there's all the supporters.
All the supporters. So that's as most I can zoom out. You can hear loads and loads of shouting, so you can tell we're near a football thing. We're not actually even near. We're 71 miles away. But let's have a look. So let's get that back up there. I'm going to just try and see if I can turn the preheat on with me phone. Probably can. Click the 3D button, then it would change the... I usually set a comfort time of about 30 minutes after arrival. Bristol Street, Exeter. Hey, getting yours tomorrow. I think I've seen you on the page, haven't I? You were supposed to pick it up Saturday, weren't you? I'm pretty sure you were. Radio 4, yeah, highbrow. That's me, you know, all too posh and all that. Let's put this up here. Oh, let's get that. Yeah, Friday. Phil, who's Jan? Ah, I know. You're talking to someone else, not me. Do you know a lot of foreign people? Why is this? Because someone else answered this. They call me Jan, 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 even though they know my name's Ian. Why is that?
Bristol was closed due to the snow.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have been gutted. I saw you saying you're supposed to pick it up and you couldn't get in. What a shame. What am I supposed to be doing? ZE. You have found new charge station. It's been added. Do you want to change this information? No.
Winding you up.
Winding you up. Not
Winding.
winding. Could be winding. Lots of shouting going on. So any questions, and I'll try and answer them. I'm just going to try and turn on the preheat function with... The problem is, you see, I can't do it. Oh, I can't. Am I logged in? Yes, I can. Got like my iPod. So I'm live streaming on my phone, obviously. So all this sort of shouting too. Never been to a football match.
They're booing.
They're booing.
He's like,
They've got one Manchester
United.
Yeah, one Manchester United top in there with a load of yeah. The compass with 3D and not right. If you click on it, hopefully we'll make it into a Zoe. Okay, I will try that in a second.
They're singing. He just stood there in the front.
I see. I've never understood this football malarkey. Never have. What's the point in it? There's a load of chanting, a load of shouting, and a load of laughing at each other. What's that all about, eh? Can't you just be nice to each other? Is that not possible? Right. Another bus is even tooting away. Let's have a look. So first, I've got a question I'm trying to do, and it's, as with technology, it's always difficult. So I'm going to launch my thing. Preconditioning. Let's try this. So someone said use the key fob. Now, you know something interesting? I've shown it in the previous video. It's in my wallet, my key fob, in the card section, but it's really rammed in there, so it's basically stuck in there. I can rip it out. So I've never taken it out since having the car. Let's have a look. So we're going to bring the app up. Preconditioning. Turn on. So I've got on the app. I don't know if you can see that. I've got a load of reflections on it. I'll try and make it so you can. I can turn that on. It'd be mirror image anyway, actually, because I don't think it changed it. Turn on preconditioning to heat the car. Yes. Watching from Switzerland. Hello from Switzerland. What's the weather like there? Got much? So I've said turn on. We're waiting. I wonder how long that'll take. Definitely said turn on.
Snow.
Snow. Yeah, it's like here then, pretty much.
Go out so you can hear if fans go in.
Go out, yeah, no, they've stopped now. They're all stood round. I'll go and interview him.
Are you going to say how?
Yeah, so the range I got last time I did a winter test, I got 150 out of it. I got 150 in fans on car outside. No, there's no fan on at the moment. I haven't come on yet. I'm not even 100% going on. I'm gonna try again. Pretty sure I did. Do you want to precondition your car? Yes.
Press the button on the
I've pressed
console.
yes. It's spinning around. AC turned on. That message has come up now. There we go. It's coming immediately on, I think. No, it hasn't. Something clicked. Nope. Rub some sticks together. No snow at all in Swansea. That's mad, isn't it? Because you're not actually that far away from us. As in when we're at home. Yeah. No, so I've put up the app. By the way, the app, someone asked earlier. So the air is not warm because there's nothing happening. No fans, nothing at all. The app responds really, really well. Go on, try the keycard. I will in a minute. I'm quite determined now to make this work. I'm just half wondering if my phone's run out of tethering data. No, I can't do, because it would have errored out when it tried to sync. The actual app works really, 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 really well. It logs in miles quicker. It tells you the status update really, really quickly. That's all good. I love that. But I've just tried to use the precondition, which I've used before. And it's worked, but it's not doing anything. So turn on. Do you want to precondition your car? Yes, I do.
When did you?
Okay.
When you had your Leaf, what app did you use?
AC is turned on. When I had my Leaf, I used the, well, apart from Leaf Spy, which I hardly ever used, I just used the Nissan Leaf app, and I use another one as well. Had problems with both. How are you finding Zoe, bud? I'm testing the new Leaf next week. Hey, Brett, I haven't spoken to you for ages. You're testing the new Leaf? You want to try the Zoe instead? Now, it's got your light choice, Brett. You'll like the new Leaf because it's got loads of gadgetry built into it. So that's where it wins. But for me, That wasn't for me. The gadget side of it. So you'll like the Leaf, really well built. E-pedal looks good. Is the heat on now? No, it's not, no. So you know what I have to do? So that app, it ain't preconditioning it. I've tried it 3 times now. So that doesn't work. So if anybody wants to use the app to precondition their car, don't bother. Now, I've got to try and force this out of my wallet now. It's really wedged in there. Right, here we go. The button is visible, so no, that doesn't seem to be doing anything either. Press and hold. Nope. Anyone know how to get the preconditioning on a Zoe on? So pressing the button on the key fob doesn't work, and I don't understand. Anyone know how to do it? Anyway, let's forget that for now.
Bigger wallet needed.
Bigger wallet, yeah, a massive wallet to actually fit it in. I've taken some cards out that I never ever used. Didn't realise I didn't use them. Took them out. So preheat, can't get that to work at all, whether it's the key fob on the app, so that's completely hopeless. Let's have a look. So someone was saying you can make this 3D. So they said top right, which is the time. How can you make that little thing into a... Anyone know you can make that into a Zoe? Apparently you can turn this triangle into a Zoe. I can't really see anything here where that you do it. Top triangle. App got to be better than the Merc app. Probably is. It's better than the Leaf. Triangle? No, that doesn't do anything. Oh, what's happened? Right, well that's where we are now. So that's going. So navigation settings, let's go back. Let's go home. So go to menu. Does it make cheese sandwich? Didn't you turn the fan off? Well, I have, but I've then asked it to come on. Preheat is a separate thing, as far as I know. Let's have a look. So settings. Let's go to menu. Vehicle system. The new Leaf app, yeah. Display. Would that be it? No. Home screen. You think navigation settings? These settings are always obvious when you know where they are. When you don't know where they are, it's not obvious at all. Keyboards. No navigation there. Let's come out of that. So navigation. Then go settings. Turn off. So which is going to be then? EV settings, voice guidance. Set home, advanced car symbol. Car symbol. Hey, look, I can have all these brilliant little cars. Look.
Did you not know that?
Shall I go with?
Cashews.
Well, we want to go with the Zoe, which is there. Done.
Twizzy. What's that?
There we go. Right, let's go back here. Go back. Hey, look at that. Look, small things, small minds, and all that. I got a Zoe there as my little thing. What do you think, Tobe?
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
So you don't have to have an arrow.
Yeah, don't have to have an arrow. Wow. Let's put this back on here. Oh, you wanted to go and see, someone wants to go see, if I unplug this now, you're going to get tilted all over the place. So we still haven't got the preconditioning to work. Oh, I've opened the door and it's come on. What's that all about? What? So close the door. All right, I had to open the door to make it work. That's different, isn't it? So it's all just come on now, as you can probably hear. It's really loud. Right, okay, I've had to open the door and that's made it work. I would never have guessed that. Right, let's take this before I lock the stuff in the car. Right, okay, let's have a look at what we got going on here. So we've put, in 17 minutes, we put 8 kilowatt hours back into the car. And you can see these two symbols not here, which of course means free vend, because it's not connecting up to them. But this one, you will see, isn't free vend. It's got not a signal there, but it is connected. So we've got a free one there. Look at it. Does anyone know if the colour changed depending on your car's colour? Do you mean the floor mats? I might have missed a comment there. I'm not sure. But if you want to have a look around the car, is it warm in here now? Oh, it's lovely and warm in there.
Oh,
Well, that's worked. You're going to sit in. Oh, he's jumped in, look.
Shut the door.
Yeah, shut the door, he said. Shut the door. And that's the back. We always carry a wheel with us. So I might have to ride round. Should get the drone out, really. Got the spark in the back there. Got the spark. And now Toby's getting warmed up in there. Ah, Tom symbol, see what you mean, okay. Yeah, you're not talking to me. Right, well we are at 59% back in the car. I like it how this welcomes you. That's one thing I like about the Zoe. It is really warm, isn't it? 7 heaven free bend,
Well,
yeah.
it's going really fast, isn't it? It's on 60 already.
60%. Having fun in the snow. I am having fun. We had a brilliant fun yesterday. 60%, yeah, it's not bad, is it? So 17, I think it's 18 minutes. So we're now 18 minutes, 8.8 kilowatt hours. Might even be 19 minutes. How will you turn the heat off? I'll just turn the car on. If I turn the car on, the preheat will turn off. Can you set the preheat temperature? I presume you can, like the Leaf. You can set it. It's too hot at the moment, by the way. So Toby, this car will lock. If you move about once it does lock, let's see if we can set the alarm off. So that should lock now. Right, that's locked. He's moving about. Ah, yeah, if you guys, when you're commenting to someone else, if you could put @ in front so we know who they're talking to. I won't try and answer questions that I know nothing about. No. Go on, Tobe, jump around. Tobe, jump up and down. Move around. Go set the alarm off. No, that's a sensitive alarm system. Well, that probably gives someone enough time to get in, you know, have a little mooch around, lie down, have a look for your belongings. Now, I presume it won't go off for some reason. Not sure why. That's me in the window. All right, what are we looking at now? 9.4, 21 minutes, almost 10 kilowatt hours. That is brilliant. I like that. I do like that. That's flying along. Heating's gone off. Well, I'd shut the door then, young lad. Otherwise you're going to freeze. Shut the door then. Heating's gone off. That's the snow we got. Look, it's all been pushed up there. Car's locked itself again. But it is, yeah. So we'll only do one live stream today. Yeah, the range thing, I've heard mixed results about the range thing between the R90 and the Q90. Will you be glad to be warm in the car? Yeah, certainly will be. I've heard it makes basically no difference. At most 5 miles off the top end of the range, which seems crazy, doesn't it? Great parking. Cheers. Thanks for that. Well, it was covered slightly by snow, and the sun was in my eyes when I parked, so I couldn't really see what I was doing. So yeah, what? But yeah. So the difference between those two, yeah. So let me explain some things then. Oh, let's put this here. Put this here a second. Let's spin around, have a little chat. So the R90, the Q90, the only reason I went with the Q90 was because I thought occasionally I might actually be pushing myself to go further. I might push myself and go further all the time, more regularly, on journeys I would never have done in a Leaf because it's just so much hassle. And with electricity charging, whatever it was at the time, £6 per charge, wasn't worth it. With this, which is now free, actually, brilliantly, what have I got? 63%. Then I'll probably see myself going further. And second to that, I thought when I come to sell the car, one of the first things they're going to say, heating's gone off again. Yes, Adam. I was going to say, someone's going to say to you, is it the quick charge or the slow charge? And you're going to go, it's a slow charge. And for some reason, that's got negative connotations to it. Slow, they're like, oh, slow. And then you have to explain what that actually means and why actually it's not such a disadvantage if you're this type of person. Whereas if you've got the quick charge, people ask, is it slow or quick one? You go, it's a quick one. And because it's battery owned, I can just sell it as a battery owned and quick charge version. Slower speeds, but at least the R9 as a 22 isn't too bad. I'm not sure you're talking about me, but I can take up to 43 kilowatt hour charge rate on the Q. I'm not sure who you're talking to on that one, but that has been said a lot. Key fob in the slot. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a look when I get there. I'm gonna have a look at Zap Map and see if it's somewhere. Actually, does anyone want to look at Zap Map for us? Is there somewhere you can charge at that ground? Mike Hunt's driving experience. No? What's Mike Hunt's driving experience? Yeah, so in terms of charging, are people saying, oh, yeah, it's a shame you can only charge up to a maximum of 22. So the new Leaf, the 40 kilowatt, is definitely worth it because they can charge up to 50. Well, this should charge up to 43. Doesn't mean you're going to get 43, but it can charge up to 43. As people are finding out now, the Zoe will do one charge at up to 50 and then restricted to 22. Solar panels. Yeah, do you know what? I thought you were joking. When someone uses a name like Mike Hunt, you're probably in dangerous territory there. So I have been on for now 25 minutes and I've got 11 kilowatt hours. I've put in 11 kilowatt hours at a battery percentage starting at 39. I'm now at 65. Very good, yeah. Porky film reference, that's a surprise. Banhammer, that'd be good, wouldn't it? There's some very intelligent people out there, isn't there, in this world? Some really clever people. Isn't there, Tobe?
Yep.
What were you doing then?
He's
playing on his phone. The good thing is you can just ban these people from YouTube, which is quite good. You just report them and get rid of them. All right, so you're even saying that the start of the charge on the new Leaf starts high and then actually runs down considerably to about 50%. I thought the first charge you got a good fast charge rate, but when it came to the second one, couldn't. I wonder if you can just ban that 10-year-old Jack stereo. If that's possible. Set the timer, you won't be cold. Not really sure. Let's have a look. Can I do it with my iPod? Let's have a look. Network error. That's my phone, nothing to do with the app. It's my iPod. I think I've lost now. Moto free Wi-Fi, don't want that. Ian's iPhone. Okay, let's try it. What questions we got? Pricing, you're losing people. I'm going to be losing people now. You can ban people from the app. No, not the app. In the R-Link. Press the button in the middle of the fan control. In R-Link. Right, hold on. Let's get this off. Let's have a little look. So you're saying that, so R-Link, when you're talking about R-Link, you're talking about the screen or you're talking about this? So if I press auto now, that'll blow out cold air. So I can turn that off. So there's no, don't think that is warm air. It's really hard to tell. I think that's just cold air. Button in the middle of the fan control, yeah, so I've pressed auto. That feels like it's throwing out cold air. So it's cooling the cabin down. Yeah, set at 18 degrees. So it's 3 degrees outside. So that should be warm now, shouldn't it? Let's have a look. Can't really tell. Not auto, the other side. Right, okay, let's turn it all off. No, turn it all off. Right, that's off. Right, so just press that. Okay, fan control, not temperature control. So press and hold it. Press it. Thank you, Cliff. So I turn this, do I turn this on first? Yeah, the 60 kilowatt Leaf will be massively better, definitely. So come on, someone help me with this preheat then. So without using the app and without using the key fob, what can you do? Because that does nothing. Do I put it on auto and then put it on it? That goes to the comfort zone. Press the key fob, but it's all gone. All your comments are gone. Just disappeared in one long stream. Saw it, but maybe the R-Link needs to be powered on. Right, okay, let's press on. And then press that button. Nothing, it's powering on now. So R-Link is now on. That's on. That does nothing. Do I need to set a fan control? And then press it? No, that doesn't work. Well, the Leaf, you just turn it on while you're having a charge. You just turn on the car and just charge it, just heat it up, not a problem. Just by pressing that button there. No problem, but that doesn't... okay, so you press that and that comes up on the screen. Okay. So we have to set up a time though, you can't just turn it on. Comfort time is turned off. Comfort time only works if the vehicle is connected to a power source. Okay. Time 1. Can I just... Done? Don't know. I'll give up on that anyway. I'll just use the key fob or whatever. Don't really understand that. But I don't want to be putting a time in. I don't wish the vehicle to be comfortable. Yeah, I don't want to be doing that because I have to set it each time I stopped to actually make that work. Say off. Done. Right, okay. Let's get rid of that. Right, let's forget about the preheating on that one. That seems overly complex to be able to do it. All I want to do is just get some preheat in here just by ideally just turning it on and having the heating on, but you can't turn it on because it won't charge. It won't stop any charge. Well, if I turn it on, are you saying if I turn it on it won't stop the charge, Jan, or not? Press the what do you think of the Kona 64? It does look great car, but it's not out yet. Roll your left trouser leg up and hold your face in a certain way. Thank you very much. Yeah, it does look a good car. Yeah, looks like a really good car. So don't press the pedal. Oh, okay, so if I turn this on, let's try it now. So the car is now booting up. Okay, still charging, which is all good. Okay, now you're saying, can I now just press this button to heat it up? Let's crank it up just to see if it actually produces boiling hot. Okay, let's just say one at the front. Air distribution. Thanks very much, Lowrider. So right, so that's just cold air coming out. Yeah, just cold air. Woo, that's cooled us down nicely. Let's put it on auto just in case. No, so right, let's turn off the car because that is pumping out freezing cold air. Give up on that one, I think. Okay, right, let's just turn off the car. Okay. Right, let's turn off the car. Okay, let's go and have a little look at what we've got on the old thing. That preheat's funny. You spend more time on that, but that is just bizarre that you can't just turn it on. Right, 13.8. Oh, it's 32 minutes. So we plan to stop for an hour for charge. Set a 15-minute timer, for 15 minutes from now. Read the instruction book. I don't think the instruction book's going to cover that, Phil. They are woefully inadequate instruction books. Right. Oh, usually, should I say. Right, so what you'd need to do then to get a preheat, which is mad because you think you'd be able to, it is a quirk, like people say, you think you'd be able to turn the car on and just say, yes, I'd like some heating, please. I get it to work fine, you need to read the manual. Hello, Robert Smith, could you please tell me how you're doing it then? That would be great. Because the Leaf, what I did was I got in the car and I said, yes, I'd like heating, please, and set it at 22, and it was all good. With this, if I put auto on, it blows out cold air. If I use the preheat button, it blows out cold air. But I think what you're saying is I need to press doom. Teslas are warm when they're on fire. That's very true. So I say select a timer, edit it, and the time now is 11:24. So let's. So you're saying set it at 11. Oh no, I can't do exact time. Say. Oh no, I don't want to do 11:30. I have to wait 4 minutes. I'll have to wait 4 minutes until it starts heating up. 6 minutes until it starts heating up. So I say 11:15. 11:30. I was just supposed to say 11:30. That's all I can do. And say done. Now what? Open the car up and then. Okay, so we got that on. Okay, I see. Pre-soak in progress. Because the charge rate now, Jason, it's coming up to 73%, so it's coming up to the top end of its battery. Okay, right, finally sorted it. Wow, that's doable but awkward, to say the least. Can you preheat the car from the app? I have tried 3 times without success, but now we've done it this way. Yeah, we're getting it clean as well. We're getting washed, which is quite good. Whew. Hello Adam, how you doing? You're back, and we might be off. So at the moment it's showing 14.7 kilowatt hours, 35 minutes. So yeah, I couldn't get the app to work. Actually, I need to turn my iPod off because my data plan is going to get absolutely slaughtered. But it's all going well, and so what we'll probably do is we'll cut this off very, very shortly. Let's just turn this back on. So it says we've got 71 miles to go. We're just going to stay here. Our arrival time is 1 o'clock. We've got to be at 1:30, so we're here another 15 minutes-ish. 15 minutes, that's it. Thanks, Jan. That's brilliant. That helps. Good job you're here. Yeah, you can change the side of the indicators. Apparently so, yes. Why did you not go for a Tesla? I haven't got that sort of money. Good video. Thanks for live feed, Zoe. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Take as much charge as you can while it's free vend. Yes. Yeah. So we'll take it out. We're obviously restricted by time as well. Restricted by time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the journey with this car. It's actually really, really exciting getting a brand new car. Totally, it's okay. Yeah. It's nice and warm in here, by the way, now, everybody. Now I can stop moaning about being cold. It's all warm. This is why phones are good. He never gets to play on a tablet or phone. We don't give it to him. Can you stream coming home? Can do if you want us to. If you're that bored and you want us to put another video up, we can do. Charge what the Zoe has 1. It does. So the Zoe has 1 plug, Type 2 connector. And the brilliant thing about the Zoe, which I also really, really like, is that plug accepts a whole range of charges. Yeah, we're streaming on home. Yes, we can do. So yeah, it accepts loads. Sorry, I missed the American channel bit. I got that bit. I can't even read either. The door shut somebody in it because it was connected to the charger. Yeah, it might be that. It might be the alarm didn't work because it was connected to the chargers. Yeah, quite possibly. So it's locked the car, but the alarm's not set. Yeah, we're trying to stream some of the game. Yeah, might as well. This is when the new yeah, so the Type 2, this will accept anything from, well, real low from my Title charger at home, 2.4 kilowatt output, all the way up, thanks Jan, all the way up to 43, and that is absolutely brilliant, isn't it? It'll take anything, so whatever the post can give out, it will take, which I like. And we've got 2 chargers here that are Type 2 fittings. It'll also test Tesla destination chargers will work. Last week, I've always dreamed of owning a Tesla. Can you stream the rest of the 71 miles of the journey? Probably not. Can you check the battery temp? We'll explain. That will explain. Anybody know where you can check the temp from? By the way, when people say read the manual, as if I was stupid for not reading the manual, which sometimes I am, but in this instance, I'm doing things that I wouldn't even think I'd have to do, so I didn't even think of looking up. So, for instance, temper battery, never thought to even think about looking at temper battery. So please don't reply by saying read the manual. Tell me how to do it if you want me to do it. Thank you very much, Jason. That is awesome. Jason's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Right, let's have a look. System. Display, sound. I'm going to look at this comment section and see who's going to tell me how I... hopefully this won't cut off the live feed. Let's have a little look. I'm going to put the charger into the phone. Nope, still going. Good. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. Right, I got 2 questions for those watching who've got a Zoe already. You need to get underneath and test it with your left cheek. Okay, I will do. As far as I guess, it's not alarm. You have to pay for that alarm. Yeah, maybe we get an Energizer Bunny. Pay for that. Okay, let's have a look. Not sure. Does anyone know if you can see the battery temperature in the onboard computer? It's not going to be that, is it? Driving EQ. No one's commenting. Don't know. So I can't answer that question, I'm sorry. Trip report, my preferred to each. Don't think so. No, people are saying I don't think so. So probably not. So I can't tell you, unfortunately, the battery temperature. But I would go in by every other way every other car charges. It's not linear charge, it's linear charge. It actually goes fast and comes back down again as it tops off. No, not without the Kanzi app. No, with a dongle, can you use Fleece Spy? Okay, so I need to get a dongle for it. When will this live stream end? I know it's a nightmare. You just want to basically yourself, don't you? Nope, seats I've found absolutely fine. So we've been in it now since 9 o'clock. It's now 11:30. Why free charge? Because it's got no communications. It's not working. It's faulty. It can't get a communication out. I'm put off by the battery lease. I'm not leasing my battery. I bought the car outright. Would the battery icons go red? Probably would. Yeah, I don't know. Someone will be able to answer that question. I can't see any of that. No, I'm just wondering when I'll be looking. Very good, Adam. Yeah, so I can't. There's nothing I can see here that's telling me battery anything. So so I bought this car outright. For those now joining in and thinking they want to get a Zoe, but they're put off by the battery lease, you can actually buy it, the car with the battery. So some seems to be confusion over that as well, by the fact that you can only buy it with a battery lease. You don't need to in the UK, so you can just buy it outright. So it's called the I. So I've got the I version, and it's got a little. If I unplug the phone again, it's got a little eye sticker, which I can just imagine falling off. It almost seems like an afterthought, stuck to the side of the. There you are, look. So it's that there. Someone stuck that on. The ZE40 electric I, and it means I own it. That's what it means. So this I'm free to sell whenever I like. So get a bank loan if you want, or you can use Renault Finance and just tyres. That's the standard ones that came with it. Michelin Energy EV. There you go. Should we go and have a look at the charger again? Yeah. How you doing?
Fine.
Gonna have a walk around, are you? Let's do that then. 78% we're on. Well, we are just hanging around now, by the way, to get the most of the charge. Game starts, well, kickoff's at 4 o'clock, the game. So we got 17. I would have left some time ago, to be honest. Drums on the back, yes, I totally agree. That did surprise me.
That changes colours.
There's a guarantee on the battery, just the same, yeah. What's that, sorry, Toby?
It changes colour.
It does. So that's it charging up. Look, it's fading in and out. Yes, I'll stream coming home because people have asked. Hey, you got the Model 3, congrats. Parking can be an issue there. What, here? You mean specifically here? Because obviously I don't... Hey, he's throwing snowballs at me. Yes, that is a lot less stressful. Yes, it is. You're exactly right. So, this is the dog boot. This thing was hopeless. As I saw in a previous blog, I actually bought this. But it's not hopeless, to be fair. We've got our welcome mat from the house, which the missus loves. She loves the fact I've taken that from our front door. And now it's covered in mud. And that flaps over because he's always standing on the thing, which he doesn't use. So it keeps the hairs out. Boom. Shut it down. I got no creaky boot either. All right, shall we have a little look round? Oh, look. There's a PHEV Outlander. I'm surprised it's not blogging up the thing. How far return trip? So it'll be 151 miles back as well. So the 127. So this is the middle of the range, the Dynamique. So it gets these alloy wheels. So they are standard for that model, yes. I didn't pay any extra for them. So I paid no extras at all in this car. It is just literally bog standard, apart from the fact my experience with the Leaf And the reversing camera, where's the reversing camera here? I'm going mad. There it is. The reversing camera, that's the only addition I've put on it. So just fully owned with reversing camera. Spare tyre, no spare tyre. But you know what I have got? Oh, you've probably seen it in the when I go and collect it. If you haven't, go and have a quick look and scan through it. It's not the longest video, so it should be easy to find. Reversing camera, 250 quid, including that. No spare tyre, but you've got a tyre repair kit, as we all know, which are pretty much completely hopeless. But you do get a compressor in there, so which is different. And if you see over there, can I zoom? No, I can't zoom. It'll be the evening when I come home. It's a 2017 Zoe. It's a 41 kilowatt hour version. There's a fuel, you can go and pay for fuel over there. At diesel's 141.9 per litre and petrol's 139.9. But we won't be paying that.
Very foggy now.
Very foggy now, you say?
Yes.
We have got to watch the time though, because we're looking now at 11:35.
What time do we have to leave?
Is there anything you want to see, Andrew Baker? It does now, Martin, you asked about spare wheel space. Yes, it does seem to have that space, yeah. No, that's not the preheat running. Nope, that is that lorry over there with a conditioning unit on it. Don't worry about that. Otherwise something will be seriously wrong. We don't have an ICE car at all now. My lovely wife has got the ENV 200 7-seater combi with the little 24 kilowatt hour battery pack. This, I've now just got rid of my Leaf, if you don't follow the channel, and I've got this Zoe. That's the noise. That's coming on now. So it's just come on. You said VW. Yes, okay then. So legally I own a VW Touran. Does it get driven? No. It's parked in the car park. That was what was making the noise. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely a smug face. Well, not smug, just thankful. Thank you, Ecotricity, for the free charge. So this journey, well, up, cost us nothing, which is incredible, isn't it? You just drive up here, it's cost nothing. 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 Where am I parking in Manchester? At the stadium, hopefully. I've been reliably informed. 19th of March delivery. What? Yeah, well, electric cars will become affordable. More people like me buy them fully owned. These will be coming onto the market, of course. Go in there armed. Yeah, 2025 trucks. Now, if all those bad boys there, if they were all electric, that would be brilliant. Yeah, so the electric at home off peak 5p, I think it is. It might have actually gone up now. My thing ended with my current deal, so I think it's now 9p per kilowatt, basically. So for every hour of charging, it costs me about 9p per kilowatt. But there we are. Right, so we might, let's have a look at the charges now. We might have to think about ditching this live stream soon. 82%, is it? Yeah, we might as well almost. Is there a way it needs to read out, I wonder? Any more information than that? It's not, is it? It doesn't tell you. I'm sure it used to tell you the how many volts, etc. were going in. So for me, Jason, if you're asking me, confirmation of bill to delivery, my total time was 6 months. So the order went in and it was 6 months later. But we were told that was an exceptional case because of some massive order by a French company for the Zoes. But what I might think about doing now is just ending this charge, because we're at 83% now. Oh, the heating's still on, which is good. We might as well crack on, I think. What's the time? What is the time?
83%.
Yeah, it's 11:38. So we'll crack on. We'll stop that charge and we'll get going again. So we'll keep the live stream going a little bit longer. We'll stop that charge, 19.2. Stop charge. Stop charging, there we are. Oh, There we go. I think I need to let's have a little look. Yep, lights have gone off. Press the old button. There we are. In, out, shake it all about. Right, there we go. I'm going to notice what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually put this back on so it's actually facing down, but not on the floor. Just stop water getting in it. Should actually hook it with the grating, but it's pointing down. It had water in it when I got it originally. Charging speed, don't really know to be honest. Started at 39%, now at 83%. 83, there we go. Right, let's just put that back in for you. Right, so we're going to boot up, suit up and boot up. Well, you say put it back in there. You say put it back in there, but it's full of water, the way it was before. Right, car on. Oh, I tell you what, I've got to go and throw something in the bin. So now it's saying 104 miles. Right, let's just go and put this cup in the bin. Oh dear. Right, back in the car. Let's get going. Hopefully it's remembered the...
You got £7 in your video.
So, cut this way. Right, there we go. Let's get up this way. Right, where's the exit of this place? Anyone know? The arrows were taking me that way. Let's follow it. Let's follow the arrows. Trying to run that person over. I've got an electric car. Exit. Here we go. So it says no entry this way. No left turn that way. Right turn.
Turn around when possible.
No, I'm not turning around when possible. Right, here we go. We're off again.
1.4 miles. Keep right. M6.
On auto. Whoa, it's on 23 degrees. I forgot that. Turn out back down to 18. Right, who wants to look at this fuel pump? Fuel pumps. There's the prices and the super wobbly camera. Oosh. Right, okay. Right, yeah. Heading out onto the motorway. Old M6. Oosh. Speed bumps everywhere. Or as my mother calls them, speed jumps. So she speeds up when she sees them, which is pretty impressive to be fair. Doesn't do the suspension much good. There we go. Joining the motorway, so rapidly up to 70 miles an hour. Oh, straight into roadworks. Straight into road. No, they just ended actually, roadworks. They're mountains in the Twizy. Yeah, I should imagine so. Right, let's spin this back round. So we'll probably now say good day to you, and we'll catch you. Loads of people said they want us live stream on the way down, so we'll do a live stream on the way down, do a bit similar to what we're doing yesterday. Right, 3 degrees now, 101 miles on the gone, and we've got 70 miles until destination. So
Wait until we get 100 minutes if we got 99.
are you allowed to live stream and drive? Yes, you're fully allowed to do that. You can have a camera running when you're driving, no problem at all. If you're holding it, if you're holding a phone, I need to go right hand lane. If you're holding the if you're holding a phone while filming, that's a no-no apparently. And technicality of that is the fact that it's a phone. If you turn off all the communication plane mode, then it just becomes a camera. Then if it's damaging the way you're driving and it's deemed that you're unsafe because of what you're holding, i.e. putting a CD in a CD player or turning your then made your driving terrible or a danger, then so it's quite a complex legal system, that side of it. But basically a rule would be if you're holding the phone whilst driving, it's illegal. But streaming, no issue at all, no. Thanks for the stream, Ian. No problem at all. Right, we will see you guys later. Where you end it, Tobe? I think you press the top X.
Okay.
Top right. See you guys. Yep.
Bye. See
Bye,
you.
bye, bye. And then say